Hello and welcome back to Rolling Line-Earlestown Junction, Part 4. As you can see, I've got the field at bottom of Catherine Way done. Part of Catherine Way's down. I'm not modelling the whole of Catherine Way. There just isn't room really for the layout I want. I'm cutting it off halfway and then putting Bradley Road in so I can fit Bradley Road Bridge in. As you can see, it's almost complete. Got the railings in place, the railing supports. I think it's looking quite good. I'm quite pleased with that. Still a lot of work to do. As you can see, I'm putting the fences in now. They're not quite in line, so I'm taking them back, taking some off. I'm going to try and change the colour to kind of an off-white, silvery colour, aren't they? No, I found this before. It doesn't seem to change the colour of the whole fence, just the outer framework. I'll stick with I think the green. I'm colourblind, so I presume the fences are green. Just readjust that. It's running out. Well, it's running in too far. It still is really, isn't it? As you can see. Till it's all part of the fun, isn't it? Just right click to copy, right click again to place it. If it's not quite how you want it, press F and you can edit it, move it around, up, down, left, right. Doesn't all seem to work this. You click and place it and sometimes it goes in the right place and sometimes it just doesn't go right. I don't know if it's me doing something wrong or it's just a glitch or something, I don't know. Just a case of carrying on. As I said, there's no time limit on this, you just take your time. If you get fed up, you'd had enough of editing and building that day, just jump on a train and play trains. I jumped on the train. I want to see what it looks like approaching the bridge, trackside, so to speak. We're coming up to the junction that leads off the Manchester-Liverpool line. This goes towards Banky, Warrington, and then out to Wales, Chester. Depending which line you take. These bends are going round now will be platforms 4 and 5 eventually. So looking at this now, I really want to get on a real train and go to Warrington Banky. Just to see if it really does have even a slight resemblance to the real thing. I think Earlestown Station's looking good. I think somebody who knew the area saw that. I think they did recognise it. Yeah, that was an enjoyable build, that. Still, as I get to finishing the layout, I might go back into places like the station and add a little bit more detail here and there. There's a weather vane on top of it, a steam train weather vane. I've downloaded a picture of a steam train weather vane. I'm trying to cut out around it and make it look like a real one, and then I'll upload it to the, well, I'll place it in my modding image folder on the game basically, and from there you can access it through this game in draw 2. You click on posters, and as long as you've got it in your imaging file, it should be there. But I had a bit of trouble at the beginning. I'm trying to speak here. Noisy monkey. What was I saying? Oh yeah. To get a picture in, or a poster that you've done yourself, you have to make sure the JPEG or JPG, as they call them now, isn't too big. If you think it is, you can go online and do it. Just free image resizing, reduce it 50%, put it in the folder, access it through draw 2 on the posters, click on it, scroll through and it should be there. Just click on it and you can put it where you want. Use as a poster, or as I wanted to do, picture of a weather vane on top of the station building. Well, as I said, I can't quite cut it out so it actually looks like a weather vane. You can tell it's basically an image cut out. It's going to take some practice. I might see if there's some kind of weather vane I can make myself on here. We'll see. That's for the future, that, when I'm adding all the bits of detail, when the most of the map is finished. Yeah, the bridge is coloured now, got fencing up. Really like the background I've done. What I did, I took my phone over to the bridge, took pictures of the scene. Obviously I took pictures when the children weren't in school. You don't want to be taking pictures when kids are in school, especially when they're on the playground. That'd be, well, you just wouldn't, would you? Not these days especially. Schools weren't in when I took the pictures. I reduced them 50% and added them as a background. But I did notice if you don't add one of the walls, you can view the poster, for want of a better word, background from one side. But if you go around the other side, it's totally invisible. Well, that helps when you're editing the maps, because you want to be able to see. If you're at the back of the train layout, you want to be able to see properly. The train that went through was a British Rail rate rail. Not quite in keeping with a more modern railway, but it's the only one I could find that was electric. That's a light rail. And I don't think you have goods on that line. I think they branch off and take the line that branches off and meets it just past the Vulcan. You get goods coming that way, I think. I don't think you get goods trains very often cutting through junctions 4 and 5. And it's perhaps a bit too tight for them, so they take a different junction. Branches off, I think it branches off just before or just after Newton Willows station. Hey mate, you getting on? Bit sad and all, but I'm off for a quick ride round the track, round the layout. I like doing this. I know there's not much scenery at the minute, but as I ride round I can imagine what I'm going to put where, what I'm going to miss out, what compromises I'm going to have to make, if any. Say I'm really enjoying this game. I've got other games I play sometimes, VR game, zombie game, can't remember the name of it. I go around shooting zombies. I Well, I've got 2 or 3s. I've got 3 zombie games. I said I can't play VR at the moment. I'm suffering from vertigo or something. And it makes me feel really sick, so I'm just glad you can play Rolling Line on the computer. At least I can play it. Just before we go, I thought I'd have a quick run through on the rail freight. I think it's an electric class 66 or something like that. I'd have to click on it and see what it's called. I can't quite remember. Is it saying anything on it? Anyway, see you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed it.